Okay, hello everyone. I'm very happy to see you and welcome you on our first session of English Coaching Club. So now I'm going to share our screen. Just a second. So, as I said, today our first session, our first meeting of English Coaching Club. It's the first English Coaching Club in Russia, as far as I know. And I'm very excited to be here and to share with you this beautiful moment. So, I welcome you to speak. Please make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. We are here to practice in English. And of course, our topics are connected with coaching because all of us are professional coaching. So let's get to know each other. So I would like you to say some words about yourself. Maybe just your name, where are you from, what's your profession? I suppose we are coaches, but maybe you have some jobs, some professions. So, and maybe next question. So what are your expectations from our meeting? So what do you want to have today at the end of our meeting? So I'm very glad to hear from you.
So maybe I will start because
Olga, you're welcome.
Yes. Maybe good evening, yet colleagues. And my name is Olga Yudyna, and I'm professional coach, ACC. Have an ACC credential, and I'm very glad to be here because it's the first hour meeting. And as for me, the main value for me and I guess for us of our meeting is not maybe coaching, is English language practice in accordance with our profession, coach profession. Besides I'm coach, I'm a business trainer, a specialist in rhetorical skills, and I'm a teacher at the university.
Okay, thank you. So Olga will today a host of our meeting. She will talk about coaching presence. It's a very important competency for us as coaches. Okay, so who can be the next? Who would like to be the next?
Maybe me.
Okay, Elena, you're welcome.
Hello there, my name is Helen. I'm from Yekaterinburg. I'm coach from last year, and I need my expectation from our meetings is practice in English. My English is not so good, but I hope it will be better with you.
Of course, Elena. So please speak English. If you can say the word, you can say it in Russian because we're learning here. Just practice. You can mix Russian, English, but just talk and don't be afraid of making mistakes. We are here to make mistakes and learn how to speak English. Yeah? Good. So who wouldn't like to be the next? So we have some other guests. I can see, okay, Ekaterina, you're welcome.
Sorry, I enjoy our class a little bit later. And what's the question? It's on the screen, yes?
Yes. Just tell us a little bit about yourself, yeah? And some of your expectations. So what would you like to have during our meeting?
Okay, my name is Katya Kabanchuk. I'm from Kiev. I'm executive coach and have coaching practice about 3 years. And my expectations, it's practice, of course. It's networking with my colleagues and English practice. Maybe some interesting coaching cases. That's it.
Yeah, so we're going to discuss a lot of cases about coaching presence. Yeah. So you're welcome, Ekaterina. Okay, who is next to tell about himself or herself?
Hi, hello.
Hello.
My name is Natella. I'm living from Yashkarala, and I am a professional coach, career coach. My English, I learn English all my life, but I think that my English not very well because I'm here for practice in English and maybe know about a lot of cases coaching. Thank you.
Okay. It's pleasure to have you here with us, Natella. Okay. So we have some other participants. I would like to hear from you, from everybody here.
Осталась я, видимо, да?
I not only, but you're welcome. So, tell us about yourself a little bit.
Okay. My name is Maya. I am a professional coach and I am a manager of the Children's Development Center. My English is not very well, unfortunately. And my expectations from our meeting is opportunity of speak in English and have practice in English, and maybe in future I would like to see my favorite serial, Criminal Mind, in English.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So you will get a lot of practice today, I'm sure. Okay. Do we have anybody else who would like to introduce himself, herself? Okay. So I think we can start, yeah, our meeting. If somebody would like later to introduce himself, it's okay too. So as you know from our post, so our topic today is coaching presence as one of basic coaching professional competencies. And yesterday I visited one webinar of very famous coach from America. Her name is Marsha Reynolds. So she's an MCC coach, Master Certified Coach by the ICF, and she said one good phrase about coaching presence. So you can read this phrase on your screen. So clients want you to be present more than they need you to be perfect. I would like that somebody from you translate it. Okay. Ekaterina, can you translate it into Russian? Maybe for some coaches who are not sure about translation, yeah?
Клиенты хотят, чтобы вы были в настоящем больше, чем они хотят, чтобы вы были идеальны. Нужно, да,
чтобы вы были здесь, да, в настоящем моменте. Okay. So, and I would like to discuss with you this opinion of Marsha Reynolds. So maybe you agree with that, maybe you don't agree. So I would like to hear all opinions, and please tell us why yes or why not.
As for me, colleagues, I agree because it's theme of my webinar, and I have decided to consider precise this coaching professional competence, because I think that it's the presence, the coaching presence is one of the very important coaching competencies, and I agree. I agree with Marsha.
Okay. Any
And
other
why?
ideas?
And why I will say further.
Yeah, so Olga will tell us with more details about coaching presence. Okay, so I would like that our meeting is discussion, not only some presentations, not only I will speak or Olga will speak later, but it's just a live discussion, yeah, in English. So you're welcome to discuss it.
I would tell about this. I agree very much with Marshall Reynolds because I have a metaphor with coaching is look like a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And a mirror can show only be present.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. Thank you, Natalia.
Thank you.
So we have Svetlana. Svetlana, can you hear us? Svetlana, can you hear us? Maybe you would like to say some words about yourself. You're welcome.
Okay, my name is Svetlana, and I am a social worker, and
Okay,
and I agree with Reynolds. I think clients want to be present.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So,
Olga. Sorry
okay, Olga, you're here with us. So, Olga, maybe some words about yourself, and then you can say what you think about this phrase. Yeah?
In few words, my name is Ольга Юдина. I've been working for holding солнечные продукты. This is manufacturer of fast-moving goods in I don't know how to translate mayonnaise. So I'm responsible for logistic projects aimed to make more efficient supply chain. Previously, I've been working for Coca-Cola, Hellenic, and some other fast-moving goods manufacturing in Russia.
Okay. Okay. So it's great that you're with us. So what do you think about this opinion of Marshall Reynolds? Clients want you to be present more than they need you to be perfect. So do you agree with that, or maybe don't?
It's a good question. I cannot agree for 100%. I think that clients expect not only presence, but also good performance, good communication. So I don't agree fully with this content. Yes.
Okay, good. So any other ideas? Or we can move forward. Yes, I'm hearing somebody wanted to say something for us.
For me, for my opinion, to be present is to be now and here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is more important that we will understand in coach session to be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But you know,
so.
We as coaches, especially at the beginning, we want to be perfect. We want to have a right question. We're thinking about our next question. So from my perspective, from my opinion, it's not necessary. Just we should relax and be present for our clients. Okay, it's my opinion, yeah? Okay, any other opinions?
I'm absolutely agree, and my clients told me that one of the most important things that that I give them as a coach is that I'm with them in that moment. Just I'm and he or she and we together think about their problems or their questions. So this is not questions, not results, just atmosphere and my possibility to be with them in that moment.
Okay, okay. Thank you, Katya. So, and now it was a short introduction to this topic. So I would like to give the floors to Olga. So Olga will tell us with more details, about coaching presence, because she is certified ACC coach by the ICF. So Olga, you're welcome to tell us more about coaching presence.
Yes, I'm trying to share the screen.
Great.
Do you see my presentation?
Yes. I think everybody can see it. Yeah.
Colleagues, do you see my presentation?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So Dmitry, thank you, and we are starting. And as for me, I'm nervous too, as maybe you're all, and I had already made mistakes, and I will make mistakes, a lot of mistakes, and it's not a problem. Let's begin, and Dmitry is here, and we can ask him about grammar, vocabulary, and so we can speak Russian if we don't know how it will be in English.
Right, you're welcome. Yeah.
Yes. So, and about our plan, I'm planning to finish about 9 p.m. So.
Okay, we should, we should finish by the 9 p.m., maybe 5 minutes 4, yeah? Okay.
Yes. And just some more information about me. You see on slide, and maybe it's very important for our meeting is that I'm mentor, not only ACC, because mentor is special educated coach who knows about 11 competencies a lot of because it's his or her profession to help for beginners coaches or to help for professional coaches to have a credential ACC, PCC or MCC in accordance with using the professional competencies. So next, I'm sorry. Next, my slide. Okay, it's about our. Now, I want to.
Olga, just with your mouth, mouth. You can do it with mouth. Okay.
Yes, it's our agenda. Today's. It's very. Approximate, приблизительно, because I don't know what will be more interesting for you. And I invite you to discuss all my ideas, all topics, all cases. And it's very approximate agenda. So, as you see, we will discuss the definition of competence number 4, and after we will discuss about our practice, about our own tools, how to be present. And this is the definition of competence number 4. You can read it on the screen, but I want to ask you, what is coaching presence for you? What does coaching presence mean for you? What is your own definition of competence number 4, coaching presence? colleagues, what is about coaching presence? What do you think?
Maybe I can start, yeah? Maybe other people can think at this time. So for me, personally, it's the most important competency of coaching. So to be now and here, to be here for the client, yeah? As we discussed earlier. That's why I think it's a very important topic, and it's necessary to know how to be present, and we should develop our skill to be present with every session. I do the same, so I have before every session I have a goal, and very often it's to be present and to deepen, углублять, to deepen our skill or my skill to be present, just to be here, not to think, not to have other ideas, not to think about good, perfect coaching questions, just to be here and to be for a client, yeah? I like the expression or definition of coaching by Marsha Reynolds. Coaching is all about the client, and it's true. Coaching is only about the client, and we should be with him, with her. Yeah? Okay, it's my understanding of this definition of this competence, yeah?
Thank you, Dmitry. And who will be next?
I will be next. I fully agree with Dmitry, and which I can read on this slide. I can add on top that coaching presence for me is ability to establish confidence and trust with the client in very short time, and to be all time in active listening position. So to be able to hear not only words which a customer saying, but also what he or she feels in this moment, and maybe sometimes do not understand himself, internal level of his maybe thinking. So active listening is very, very important part of coaching presence, in my opinion.
Thank you, Olga. And who have who have own definition of competence number 4 from practice, from own practice? What's the key words? The keywords of this competence, your own keywords. What does it mean for you?
For me, it's I don't know how to say, легкость, lightness.
Easiness, lightness, easiness. You can say easiness.
Lightness. It's about relationships, and it's very important to be yourself when you with client, because it gives you the possibility to relax and gives the best results. So be yourself, easiness, lightness, and of course it's all about relationships.
Be yourself. Thank you. So
okay, may I say
yes.
about coaching conversation, coaching presence? It's I agree with my colleagues that coaching presence is very important competence, because for my opinion, I in coaching presence I can make this conversation with my client, my champion, more cleaner. It's crystal cleaner for conversation with my coachee.
More clear, более ясным, да?
Да. Чистый диалог, да, позволяет в чистом диалоге вести.
Thank you. It's very interesting. More clear. We will use your opinions further. Okay. So, and before we will see the official view, the official definition about links, about connections of fourth competence. I want to ask you about with what competences competence number 4 is most strongly connected. What do you think? С какими компетенциями наибольше связана компетенция номер 4? If you want, if you need to know more about competences, you will maybe, I don't know, you will
lessons maybe.
You will go on site ICF and you will see the competencies, 11 competencies. Maybe some practice.
I don't remember how number is active listens.
Number 5.
5. Okay.
And why?
I'll say it in English because I have a lot of words by Russian. I don't speak about it in English. Very, very hard for me.
Just try, and we can help you with pleasure.
If I be in coaching presence as a coach, I can hear more what tell me my coachee.
Yes. Hear deeper, hear more. Hear not about what and
yes.
Who is this?
I hear level. I hear highest level. Listen about his values, missions, and etc.
And what is going on with your client?
Yes.
Yes. In deeper level, not about what is his or her saying or telling about, and what is going on with his or her. Thank you. So you can see on slide all 11 competencies, and you see that ICF has united all competences in 4 groups, and our today's competence is with competence number 3 about rapport in the group with title Co-creating the Relationship. So the first idea about the strong connection of competences is competence number 3, of course, is establish rapport. The next idea from Natella is about competence number 5, active listening. Yes, colleagues, and what else?
I would add also direct communication.
Direct communication.
Yes.
Please, Olga, could you explain why? Могли бы вы объяснить, почему?
Yes, I understand. I understand.
Olga, sorry, could you speak louder, or maybe mute your microphone because you are not speaking enough loudly.
Okay. the direct communications needs to be aligned with the customer, with the client, and it is also proof evidence which are you still in good rapport and coaching presence. This is my opinion. This is support for you to understand direct communication, open questions, if you are aligned with customer or not. Now it's okay in terms of my speech.
Yes, maybe as far as I have understood, you mean that if you are not present, you couldn't create, or you couldn't establish the truth direct communication. You will have no maybe courage, не будет смелости, and you have no other reasons to do it, или даже причин to do it.
Okay, absolutely correct your understanding what you meant.
Thank you, because I agree. As for me, the competence number 4 is strongly connected with competence, besides competence, of course, number 3, with competence number 5, active listening, and with competence number 6 and 7 too, and 6, power questioning, сильные вопросы. Because if you are not present, if you don't hear and feel your client, if you don't trust for yourself, if you don't trust your client, where you will find powerful questions? How will you do it? It's to my mind, it's very important to establish at first a coaching presence, and that's why I have choose precise even this competence, because for me the competence number 2 and competence number 4 are the very main competences from all 11 competences, because I'm sure that that the reason of success session, of good relationship with client, based on your mastering on your skills in competence number 2, contract, establishing the coaching agreement, and competence number 4. That's why a lot of webinars from very famous, the world famous coaches, MCC and other levels, are devoted to this competence number 4. So, colleagues, and do you have other opinions about links, about connections of competence number 4 with other competencies?
So my suggestion is we can go forward, yeah, Olga,
Okay.
because you have a lot of interesting materials. And I don't know, what about ACC, PCC levels? Colleagues,
Yes.
are you interested in that? Or we can go to definition and discuss definition of this competence. Or differences between ACC level, PCC levels. Is it interesting for you?
I think we can discuss definition.
I think it's more interesting, yeah? Because we can discuss it, maybe disagree, agree with each other. So, okay. Olga, welcome.
Yes. So, definition is good idea, but it's not enough for us. Just a moment. Yes, it's not enough for us for our practice, for our effective practice. And what should we do to be more presented? So let's discuss what to do. And as for me, to my mind, the easiest way to do it, to go to the action steps in sessions, is to read deeper the complete definition of ICF. It has 7 points and some key words as for me. And I have marked these key words in definition of competence, and you can see it on slide. So the first one is coach must be present and flexible. Present and flexible. The second one is trust one's inner knowing, goes with the gut.
Okay, colleagues, sorry, Olga, for interrupting. I think it's important, maybe for some of us, to translate it into Russian.
Okay.
We can translate every point into Russian, yeah?
Yes. So, okay. Who can translate or want?
The first point. Yeah? The first point.
The first point is present and flexible during the coaching process.
Dancing in the moment. Okay, Olga, you're welcome.
Находиться в присутствии и быть гибким во время коучингового процесса, танцевать, ну, дословно танцевать в каждый момент, но я бы это перевела находиться на одной волне.
Или танцуя в данный момент.
Ну, да, flexible понимает вот как бы гибкий, ну вот такой отзывающийся на каждое изменение.
Okay.
So the next one, number 2. Who wants to translate?
And read, of course. Read and translate.
It has a very interesting, господи, выражение, забыла.
Expression.
Да, expression goes with the gut.
Okay, Katya, you're welcome. Katya.
No, I think about this expression, I never heard it.
Okay, just read and we help you. No problem, no words.
Own intuition and trust one's inner knowing goes with the gut.
Okay.
Подключить собственную, ну, свою интуицию и довериться внутреннему знанию.
Goes with the gut. Okay.
Не знаю.
Okay, I can help you. Gut – это нутро. Об этом очень много говорит Маша Рейнольдс. Нутро. Почувствовать нутром. So we have this expression in Russian, yeah? Почувствовать нутром. And it means goes with the gut.
Доверься интуиции, другими словами. And there are lots of other coaches, very famous coaches who use this maybe term coaching, gut. How to believe your gut, how to be with your gut during your coach sessions.
Okay, right.
The next one is number 3. It's short.
And it's easy, and it's easy.
Быть открытым к неизвестному и принимать риски на себя.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And Dmitry said about it. I don't know what will happen next second, next minute in our session. And I trust for myself and for my client and for this process. For this moment. Okay. Number 4.
I can read it.
Okay, Katya.
Sees many ways to work with the client and chooses in the moment what is most effective. Увидите много путей для работы с клиентом и выбирать, какой самый эффективный в настоящий момент.
Yes. Next. colleagues.
Okay, may I try?
Of
Uses
course,
humor,
mm-hmm.
uses humor effectively to create lightness and energy. Использовать юмор и создавать легкость и энергию.
Lightness, yeah, and energy. Okay, good.
About lightness, as far as I remember, Natalia, you asked about it, how it will be легкость, lightness.
Ekaterina asked that.
Ekaterina.
Okay, lightness. We have this word here, yeah, in number 5, yeah?
It's
Okay.
my favorite word and favorite style in coaching.
Okay, lightness. It's great.
Lightness.
Okay, number 6.
I can continue. Confidently perspectives and experiments with new possibilities for own action.
Okay.
Сейчас скажу. Я бы так перевела. Осторожно или с уважением чувствовать перспективы или возможности и эксперименты, когда используешь новые возможности в своих собственных действиях. Ну, иными словами, если еще как-то по-русски более, когда экспериментируешь, делаешь что-то, будь очень осторожен или бережен к возможным последствиям этого эксперимента. It is my understanding.
But it's a good translation. It's good, yeah? So we don't need to translate words for words, yeah? So we can translate how we understand it, yeah? We maintain the main idea of this point, yeah? And number 7.
Demonstrates confidence in working with strong emotions and can self-manage and not to be overpowered or enmeshed by clients' emotions. Демонстрировать уверенность в работе со сильными эмоциями и мочь управлять собой и overpowered, ну, как бы не пересилив, как, понимаю значение, или и запутывать, быть запутанным эмоциями клиента. Как overpowered, как дословно?
Ну, как бы не быть вовлеченным в клиентские, в эмоции клиента, не быть, ну да, я бы так поняла.
И не перегнуть палку. Overpowered я бы перевел как не перегнуть палку, в моем понимании. В этом.
А вот это, I'm sorry for the question, вот это unmatched, what does it mean? I don't know this word.
Запутанный, запутываться я перевела как enmeshed.
Не увязнуть в эмоциях клиента.
Не увязнуть, не запутаться. Okay. But it's not a basic word. Okay. It's not a basic word. Okay.
Не позволить клиенту запутать себя, чтобы его эмоции вас путали. As for me, number 6 is about risks. It's about let yourself risk.
Take risks, yeah? Take risks.
Take risks.
Okay. So I would like to ask you one question. So we have 7 points. What point is for you a challenge in your coaching? What I understand under challenge, what it's not developed enough, and you would like to develop this point in your coaching. Okay, I would like that everybody says what point is for your challenge at the moment. Or no challenges. Okay, for me, I can start with myself. For me, it's number 5. Uses humor effectively to create lightness and energy. Sometimes I have problems. I think, is it humor for me, or it can be humor for client, and it can offend my client, обидеть моего клиента. So now I'm working on number 5. So it's my challenge for this month, maybe for 2 months, the next 2 months.
Yes, Dmitry, thank you. And as for me, from this definition, from these points, at present moment, number 6 maybe is more is about challenge for me, because not with all I allow for myself to experiment, to risk not for all clients. Не могу позволить себе со всеми клиентами бросать им вызовы.
Okay, good.
Me too.
Natalia, what is for you challenge on this slide?
I agree with Olga. My challenge is 2 and 6 points.
And 6 and 2, yeah? Okay, 2 points, 2 challenge.
Oh, no, me too. Yes, 2.
Okay, 2 and 6. Katya, what about you?
I'm not sure, because I think that this all competence number 4, it's my strong competence.
Strong competence, okay.
Yes, and all of these definitions, I don't feel any challenge in this.
No challenge for you. Okay, great. So we have Olga, Maya. So what about you?
I can say that number 6 is about me. But also number 7 might be my challenge, because my weak competence is that I join the customer to close. I have intention to share his emotions. And sometimes it's not good, and it creates a barrier.
Barriers. It creates barriers.
Because I force my coachee to share my emotions.
Okay.
To be in deep dive on his own feelings. But I work under this very strong.
Okay, so yeah.
Some months ago, the course Emotional Intelligence for Coaches, эмоциональный интеллект для коучей, helped me to overcome, победить this number 7.
Okay, great.
Emotional intelligence, эмоциональный.
Olga, so you have a lot of interesting information, but we have just 20 minutes, so maybe we can discuss cases, or yeah.
Just a moment. Cases.
Because I think to discuss cases is very important for all of us, yeah.
And I want to add, Dmitry mentioned the good idea. It would be useful, very useful for you, if you will set one or some main goals for every your sessions, before your session. And it may be about presence, it may be about other 10 competencies, but some clear goals will help you to improve, to enhance your skills, your professional skills. Иметь 2-3, там несколько ясных целей перед сессией, пытаться ее достичь во время сессии, великолепно работает для повышения мастерства в любой компетенции.
You're right. I would say one goal for every session. But it's very important to have one goal, what you want to develop, what competence would you like to develop. Or
What
maybe
competence and what point in this competence?
one point, yeah, not all competency, but just one point from many points of one competency, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, who would like to read the first case?
I would like.
Okay, Ekaterina, you're welcome.
You have a long-term client. The first 2 sessions were okay, and serious problem has appeared with the client on the 3rd session. You are an expert in such issues. Client is angry, saying that he can't overcome this problem, asking you for help, complaining. He has rational arguments why a coaching will not work in this situation, and it would be better if you consult him. What should you do to keep coaching presence?
Olga, many thanks for you for this case. I think it's a very interesting case, and it's about ethics too, our coaching ethics, yeah? What to do in this case. So, what would you do in this situation?
It's real situation.
It's real situation, of course. We can face this situation in our practice, yeah.
May I start?
Olga, you're welcome, yeah.
Okay. In this situation, I would ask the client what has happened after our 2nd session that forced him to change his mind about coaching process. So the idea to investigate more of root cause of such behavior.
Okay.
I may translate in Russian, sorry, if it's not understandable.
It's understandable, okay. I think we don't need to translate all our thoughts. It should be understandable in general. If somebody doesn't understand some words, it's not important. It's good to understand the main idea, okay? Thank you for sharing, Olga. So, Natella, what about you?
I think about it.
What would be your reaction?
I will ask this client about why для него важно получить консультацию. Почему важно для него получить консультацию? Вот как why he needs take a consulting
to get some advice, yeah?
Yes, to get some advice.
Have some advice from you as a coach.
Yes.
Why does he or she he wants to do it? Why does he he wants to get advice? Why?
Maybe in this case will not clear contract.
Yes, it's a very great and important idea about contract. I mentioned that for me, competence number 2 is basic competence for all. Next, and number 4, of course, number 2. As for me, the reason it's a long-term client, and such mistakes could appear if you didn't discuss, if you didn't define what topics, what themes you can't touch in your coach process. And the one of main reason will be connected with competence number 2, establishing an agreement. A long-term agreement, not agreement on session, on every session. A long-term, долгосрочная цель. Вы не исследовали те темы, в которые нельзя заходить в коучинге, не оговорили их, что можно для клиента, а что нельзя. Это может быть одной из самых главных причин.
Olga, let's try to talk it in English, not in Russian.
Я перевела, что я сказала.
Okay, good. Okay, any other ideas? Or we can move to next case.
And what do, okay, it was mistake in your past, but what you need to say, to do in this present situation? Anybody maybe has some ideas? What you need to say, to ask for your client?
Okay, Olga.
I think that I can ask what did you expect from our coaching work, and what exactly he want to туплю.
Katya, just say it in Russian, it's okay?
Что он вообще ожидал, какие были его ожидания, связанные с коучинговой работой. Я скажу, что, возможно, мы не прояснили какие-то моменты, можем вернуться к этому сейчас, вернуться к его, опять же, целям и к возможностям их достижения, какие методы могут для этого применяться.
Katya. But you can say it in English, I'm sure.
Все. Okay.
Okay, we understood you. Yeah? Okay.
I finished.
Okay.
Я могу, конечно, сессию попробовать провести, но...
Okay, in English, not in Russian. Okay, I totally agree with Olga, because agreement is very important, contract. So if the contract says we can do that with our client, yeah? So every time I reference to our agreement, what we have in our agreement, what we don't have. That's why I think agreement is very important. So, and
Olga, do you have a right answer?
There is no right answer.
Yes,
no right answer.
There are a lot. As for me, it's coaching, and life shows that there are a lot of right answers. The one of answer is to mention about your long-term goal, but I know that my teachers, my trainers in coaching with MCC level, sometimes allow to get clients some advice, but you must say that it's not coaching, and you are stopping your coaching, and you will start in consultation, for example. But if you do it very often, it's not about professional coaching.
When I was in webinar with I don't remember her names.
Okay, of some coach.
Yes, of some coach. She said about this situation, you can give advice to your clients, but you should ask question after that.
Okay. And of course, ask permission.
How is it connected with clients' long-term goal, with clients moving to this goal, with clients' process? Yes.
Yes.
But ask permission. I think very important to ask permission.
Yes.
Yeah. Спросить разрешение and say, okay, it's coaching and now it's not coaching. What do you think about it? Is it okay for you? Yeah. So just to set borders. Назначить границы, определить границы. To define borders at the beginning, at the very beginning, when you signing the contract. Okay, agreement is important, yeah? So I think we have time just for one more case.
Okay.
Oh.
Ой, да что это такое? У меня никак не получается.
Okay, we have some minutes left, okay.
Да, вот. The next case.
Okay, Natalia, could you read it?
Okay. Part of coaching session, client. I want to find some ways how to begin to my work on permission my website. Coach, who can give you advice how to do it? Please estimate the coaching presence in this part. What do you think about coaching presence?
Do you know the word estimate?
No, I understand.
Ольга, help us.
Ага. Оцените коучинговое присутствие в этой, ну или по-русски, наверное, степень даже, да, степень коучингового присутствия в этой части. Ну и что вы думаете вообще об этом присутствии? Just two phrases, and it's about our theme, about coaching presence.
Okay, maybe one more question. What would be your question after these words of client, yeah? What would you ask this client?
I would suppose that my first question might be, what form do you need your website and what kind of website it should be?
Okay.
It's about the reality, maybe, да? Yes, the question about maybe in accordance with grow or smart is about more about the I'm thinking about words in English. No, yes, about this the investigating of reality, исследование реальности.
Quite right.
Okay. Any other ideas? What would be your own question to this client?
I will ask this client about how not just what he knows different пути, ways. Different ways for promotion his website. Какие вообще могут быть пути продвижения?
Good.
We can ask about results. How he can understand that everything's okay, that promotion of his website is okay.
Is okay.
Yes, that's he has enough ways to promote his website. It's about measuring of results, competence number 2, да, об измерении результата сессии, да, компетенция номер 2. Да. And colleagues, you asked your variants were about were connected with clients' words, and all of them was from coaching presence. But this question, to my mind, doesn't connect it with coaching present. The client says about ways, and the next question is who can give you advice how to do it?
Of course, it's a bad example of bad coaching. Yeah, I think nobody from of us.
It's real example.
It's a real example, but I think nobody of us would ask this question because we are professional coaches. Yeah.
Yes.
It's a bad example of bad coaching presence.
It's from beginner coach.
Every coach begins so, and we began so. It was at the beginning, yeah. Okay, so
it's very directive. So of course, if we should say about presence, the theme, our today's theme, of course, presence isn't about directive style. Yes. There are antonyms, and this case is about directive style. The common mistake for beginner coaching.
Right. Okay, Olga has a lot of information, but unfortunately, we ran out of time. So, Olga, many thanks for you for such a nice presentation. You can switch off your presentation if it's possible, yeah?
Okay, so it's without case number 3. Okay.
We don't have time. We have just 5 minutes, and I would like to have conclusion, your ideas for next meetings, yeah?
Okay,
so maybe, Olga, maybe you can do next meeting or sometime in the future, yeah? Sometime in the future. Okay, today it was just the first meeting. But I hope we can do it every month. So, as I said to some of you, so it's part of the course English for Professional Coaches. But I think sometimes I can or we can do open sessions for everybody. Yeah? I think it will be maybe once a month, and you're welcome to our meetings to discuss different topics in English and just practice English. Making mistakes, discussion, arguing, not arguing. The most important thing is to have practice in English and talk about coaching, our passion, our job, our everything. So I would like that all of you, every person, just says some opinion. So feedback, what was, okay, our coaching question, what was the most important for you or the most useful for you on our today's session? Who would like to start?
Maybe today is meeting, not session.
It's session. It's session. Okay, all coaches say session. For example, Masha Reynolds yesterday said session. Okay, session means not just coaching session, it's a piece of work. A session can be a webinar, a session can be just seminar, yeah? Session. It's not about coaching session, just our work together, yeah? So, okay, any ideas? Okay, I would like to have your feedback for our next meetings. Maybe you have some recommendations, maybe you have some ideas, what we can do on our next session or on our next meeting. Okay, any ideas are welcome.
Okay, it's this session was very useful for me because I can practice in English and because I have препятствия. Obstacles, yes. English language. I met with you, each of you, and it's a very pleasure. Very great this moment. I thought in English. I read English. I thought in English. It's very beautiful for me. И непривычно еще.
Unusual for me. Okay,
Yes.
it's just the start of our meetings, yeah? Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Natalia, thank you for being here with us.
I want to thank you, all of you. Dima, for you for sure, and Olga, thank you very much, and colleagues. It's very interesting and useful format, and I think that it's very, very important for all of us because because coaching community, it's unfortunately English community. So Dima, you make very great things for all of us. So thank you. And very useful was to talk about cases. Thank you, Olga. And maybe next time, as idea, we can a little less talk about theory. Because all of us, we are professional coaches and we have classical education in coaching, and cases, it was very, very, very good. So I want to discuss third case and fourth case, and I want to ask Olga about English practice altogether, and maybe we can discuss this case together. So I can write you in our Skype group. Okay.
Yeah, Olga and you are on the same Skype group. Okay, so you can practice together. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay. So, any other opinions and feedbacks, Olga?
I wish to thank you for very confident and friendly atmosphere. And also, I join all words from the previous speakers. In terms of pragmatical sense, it would be very useful for me to refresh English terminology.
Vocabulary, you can say.
Vocabulary, and to work under these cases.
Yeah, Olga, we are going to do it on our classes, yeah? So, start next week. So, we're going to work on vocabulary, yeah? Coaching vocabulary. So, okay. Olga, and you, how was for you this practice? So, the first time as hostess of presentation English.
Okay. In English, yes, in English.
What are your impressions of this great job? It was great. It was wonderful, really.
So thank you, Dmitry, for this opportunity. Of course, it's very serious experience for me, and I from my first one, I have two main ideas, two main values. The first, of course, about English language practice, and without hesitating about my mistakes and what's going on with my grammar. Colleagues, I'm a linguist, and it's very difficult for me to say with with mistakes. I'm a specialist in Russian language, not in English, and it's my challenge to without hesitation. In spite of my mistakes. And the second one is professional, is coaching, and as for me, it was very interesting to hear us and to listen to your different opinions. For me, as mentor, as coach, as professional, because one head is good, but a lot of heads are better. Я не знаю, как это. Я перевожу по-русски. Одна голова хорошо, две. So better. Я не знаю, как это будет по-английски.
It's okay, Olga. It's okay. So two minds are better. Okay, English speaking people say mind, yeah? Okay.
Mind.
But anyway, so Olga, you have made a brilliant job. Yeah, so it was very good. I enjoy it, and I'm sure everybody enjoy it too. Yeah, so and I'm very happy to have you here on our first session. It's just the beginning, so we're going to have every month, one session. Yeah, so and everybody from you can participate as a host and talk about some topic and give us additional cases to discuss and to share experience and opinions. So we are finishing our session. Thank you for being with us, and see you next time. See you in July. Okay, so have a nice evening. Yeah.
Yes, and today is the beginning of summer.
Summer. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And see you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.